Hi, my name's Mark Gillan. I'll take you through this video tutorial for stem and leaf. We'll have a wee look to see why you use them, what they are. Right, stem and leaf usually have a big bunch of data put together and just things all over the place. So this is a diagram that's going to help you interpret data, and it puts it into classes and then shows the shape of the data so that you can see it more easily. Let's get on with it anyway. Okay, so again, my name's Mark. Let's get on and have fun with stem and leaf diagrams. Okay, grouping data into classes and showing the shape of the data, that's what they are. Sometimes it can be difficult when you just have loads of raw data thrown in front of you. So what you want to do is to make heads or tails of it in some way. So sometimes it can be all over the place and just too much, and you can't see the wood from the trees, as they say. Okay, so this is where stem and leaf diagrams come into play, and what it does is it shapes it and groups it and puts it into a nice easy way of actually viewing all that data and those numbers in a sensible manner. So let's have a wee look at an example here. So a quiz takes place amongst a group of students, and we want to analyse the results. So we gather what everybody's done in all the results. Okay, so what we've got is we've got some people start. The first person get 9, the next person get 15, the next person get 20, the next person 22. So it's all in order of when we collected the data. And you'll see that some people got the same as somebody else. So we don't know how many we're looking at this. I can see straight away, possibly around in the middle there, there's 2 people got 25. I don't think there's any more that get 25. Can you see? Probably not. You'd be spending ages looking at all that data. So you would. So let's see how we can actually see this. So it's listing out, it can be very difficult to interpret those results as they stand. So as I said there, how many people got in the 30s? How many people got in the 40s? And how many people got the maximum of 50 or close to the 50? Oh my goodness, all these questions, nowhere to go with your eye. It's all over the place, isn't it? How many times did people score 38? I can see 1, 2, 3. You sure? What was the high score? What was the high score? So I'm looking around there. You are maybe doing the same. I hope you are. Means you're trying to make heads or tails of this. Can you tell at a glance? No, the answer's no. So let's have a look at the data and the use of stem and leaf. So as I said, we put it into some sort of form where we can see it. So it's exactly the same data as before, except it's placed into a stem and leaf. Now this might look awful at first, but you do have a key, and the key is usually just mentioned at the top there. So there's our key there. So we get the key of 2, 5 means 25. So if you get a 2 and a 5, so you look down on the left to the thick line where you get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you find a 5 along from there, that's then 25. So we can see that 2 people got 25. Okay, so it does help us. The key is there to help us look at the diagram and understand what the diagram is saying. So there's usually a wee key, and there should be a wee key for a stem and leaf. So if we look at the 5 there, it's 0, 5. So just confirm there, 5 recorded as 0, 5. So you get the 0 to the left of the thick line there. What about the 4 there? Well, you would be right if you said 44. So it's the 4, then the 4. Okay, so that is 44. So numbers are usually ordered in a row, so you get some sensible order to it. So you'll see that they are in numerical order in each of the rows. So you're just actually looking along the column, then you're looking along that row from that column. So the 4 shows us that we've got a 41, we've got a 42, another 42, another 42, another 42. So we've got 4 42s there. and a 44. So now you can see the purpose of it just that wee bit more. Okay, not convinced? Well, which one did you find easier looking at now? So we'll think back to what we originally looked at there, and now look at the stem and leaf. And once you understand the key, and once you get to grips with the key, it makes it an awful lot easier for you. So then we can pose some questions, couldn't we? So if we pose some questions with the stem and leaf this time. Now remember me asking the questions before. So what if I was to ask questions this time? So in this instance, how many people scored 42 in the quiz? Well, you can see straight away, can't you? 4. How many people scored 35 in the quiz? 2 straight away. What was the lowest score? What was the highest score? So just to confirm, so how many people scored 42 in the quiz? Was that right? Were you right? So how many have you said? Yep, that is 4. How many people scored 35 in the quiz? Did I get it right? Did you get it right? Just at a very quick glance, very, very quickly we could see that. So what was the lowest score? I didn't say anything. Hopefully you got it. 0, 5? 5. What was the highest score? If you said 44, you'd be correct. You can see the 44. Right. Try this one. I'll let you do this by yourself and have a wee think about it. Okay. So what's the highest before and after? The key lets you see the key, so 6 on one side. Using this is a double stem leaf. So you've got figures to the left and you've got figures to the right. The column in the middle is our key. So we get the key there. If you have 6 there, to the right, if there's a 7, it'd be 67. If you have a 5 in the middle and to the left is a 2, it would be 52. You'll find there's 18 numbers on both sides. So the 18 people that didn't have tuition, and the 18 people on the right that had tuition from Mark. Yeah, me. Okay, so what's the highest before and after? You should be able to see. So if you're looking on the column, the before Mark's tuition, if you have a look there, there's 70, it only goes up to the 7, so it's 72, 74, 75, isn't it? 75. Then if you look after Mark's tuition, it's on the right hand side, so you go then to the 9. So you get 3 people get 92, and then you get somebody with 93. Okay, so the answer, the before 75 and the after 93. Let's try another one. How many after the tuition got 78 points? You should have it quite quickly. That's the benefit of stem and leaf. So if you said 2 people, you're correct. So has Mark's tuition helped? Yeah, of course it has. I hope it's helped you, and I hope you've now got an understanding of stem and leaf, and you'll benefit from it, and it'll help. Thanks for watching. All the best.